What is going on, guys? We are back with another episode in our Nighthawks Relocation Fantasy Draft franchise. It's about to be Week 17, which could be the very last game of the regular season, as if we win against Tampa, we get the #1 seed in the entire league. I mean, let alone the conference. Tampa's the only team that's even close. They're 2 games behind. If they were to lose this game, that we're about to sim in a moment, we might not even have to win. Per se, I'm not 100% sure all the tiebreakers, but I know for a fact if we win that the conference is ours, the bye week is ours, and there's really no reason to play Week 18. We could still if you guys wanted me to, but we'll see. I don't know. It might just be completely irrelevant, especially if the team sucks, which I think the Panthers are a little bit on the less good side. Don't know if that's the way to say it, but going on to Week 17 regardless, we just got to break out. Didn't get one here, and Tampa did lose. So as of right now, we could possibly lose these next 2 games and still have the bye week, but once again, guaranteed to have it if we win. I don't know if I've seen anything on the weekly awards list, and I did. Woolen, I forgot, 2 interceptions with a touchdown. Not bad at all. Very interesting, though, to see that the Buccaneers have Mr. Lamar Jackson. Don't really know how his specific skill set works for their team, but it is what it is. I mean, they're clearly doing well, 11-4 defensively. Once again, Tyndall with his superstar dev, and it's just a really good team at this point. Maybe a little bit low on some of the devs, but lots of great players in general. But let's take a look at Tampa before we go into our weekly strategy to see how we want to approach this team. Obviously, Lamar Jackson's looking pretty busted these days. 97 speed, 97 excel, busted in a good way. He's like OP as hell. 95 throw bar. He's just beastly. Their running back is Travis Etienne, who is obviously super athletic himself. And their backup running backs are also very fast. Even this guy, 95 speed. Really insane stuff there. Wide receivers, tons of talent. Olave is great. Juju Smith-Schuster's pretty damn good. McLeod's decent because he's fast. This guy's decent. They got a lot of athleticism across the board on their team. And then you have their tight ends, which are just terrible. Yeboah should probably start there. I'm going to be honest with you. I would start him. Tunsil, really good. Left guard, solid. Center's bad, but he's not even the starter technically. Creed Humphrey's supposed to be. James Daniels, great. Right tackle's a really solid player too. So they've got a very good offense. DNs, their D-line's kind of iffy, but Jonathan Allen's hurt, so missing a very good center and a very good DT. So you can see why this team is good normally. It's just some injuries. Their corners are solid. This is potentially the best team in the league when healthy. At least best non-user team, which would be 32 teams, or 31 teams, actually really solid. I actually don't know how they even landed that good of a team. It's kind of busted. They do pass the ball a lot, and they don't seem to be that great of a medium to deep passing team, so we're going to defend the short pass, and then with Jonathan Allen out, we're probably going to attack their inside. I would say Roquan's going to be a troublesome guy to fight against, but I think that's where we need to attack. Kendrick Green as an upgrade, we're going to be going for pass protector, as that's kind of his weak point, and I really don't feel like that upgraded at all for us. That was like a nothing upgrade. Eric Stokes probably needs to get the zone coverage up. His zone coverage isn't that bad, actually. We're going to go with slot, which now puts him in an 80 overall speed. +3 to play rec, which is insane. +2 to man coverage, which is great. Newhouse, who is out for 2 more weeks, is somebody that needs to get that run stuff up a little bit. So, I mean, power is like the only upgrade that I think kind of like focuses on that, which, ooh, +2 to run block. Now everything's pretty much in the green, which is pretty awesome. Sharp needs the zone coverage, but run support in general, he is very useful for, so we got to upgrade that as well. Not bad. Would have been nice to get a dev up for him, but, you know, maybe end of season stuff, even though this is going to be the last season regardless. Cole Turner, not a bad upgrade. And then Tariq Woolen. Man coverage is probably the most important thing for these guys, because that's usually what we're running in the big downs, like the third downs and whatnot. 3 to man coverage, +2 to press. This is why slot upgrades are the best. Prime time football, obviously. Once again, if we win this one, we have the bye week. If they win this one, they have a chance at the bye week. Regardless, though, this is two teams that will have to face each other if they want to win the Super Bowl. Well, in theory, you know what I mean. Like, if both teams are to go all the way, they'd have to face each other in the championship probably, right? So you get what I mean. Technically, they don't have to. One of them could lose. We could both lose first game we play, but you know, you get it. All right, leave me alone, please. And we're going to get the ball first, which isn't really something we've done as of late, so gotta play this safe as we want to score points any drive we can, but more importantly, the first drive in this situation could be the most important as we're looking at the numbers. Curtis Gamble, not terrible, trying to get away from those interceptions, but it's been a rocky one. But one guy you can always count on, Mr. Hawkins, who's always doing his job. Look at him go. Slip in, like, I mean, that's a highlight play, and it's only 5 yards. It's the first run of the game. Like, he's so beastly. I love my boy Hawkins. I love it. 2nd and 5 now. Looking for something underneath, probably to Sky Moore. And it's not going to be. It's going to be to Mr. Woodley as everyone clears out. Woodley gets open, and blocking on that play was really good. Once again, they are missing a huge piece of their puzzle, if you will, the DT Jonathan Allen, but we're not really... Oh, come on. Somebody's got to get Roquan there. We're still not usually great at blocking anyways, so that was still a pretty good play nonetheless. Double drag. Looking for anyone open. No favorites, as Sky Moore is going to get about 6. As now the backup right tackle is injured. Forced to start, now injured. Who's even over there now? Paul moves over there, and I think it's Barch at left guard. Can we not? As Sky Moore is going to get another first down. Tutu Atwell with a nice block on their superstar corner to the 31. First down again. Bruce Sternum out for the game. So as of right now, it is Chris Paul playing the right tackle spot with Wills as, the number 3, actually. We have Walker Little as the backup to the right tackle backup, as Hawkins is going to slip for a gain of 11. Nice little run. All you got to do is give him a little bit of a lead off, and he will take it. Hawkins is definitely a better threat to the receiving game than he is in the blocking game, but we really need the block here, so going to have to do what we got to do. And underneath, Tutu Atwell, of course, lots of pressure. Not going to be able to get that off. First incompletion of the day. That's fun. Ferguson looking like a hot rod. Depends on if they're playing man or zone, though. And it's not going to be that great. And it was almost picked off of a terrible, terrible throw by Gamble. There was pressure once again, but how are you missing this throw to Woodley? That should have been picked. I honestly think Woodley saved it. Look, he hits his arm right as he's getting through. That elbow, dude, it's a funny spot. We got lucky. Woodley bailing players out as usual. He just does what he does. Roquan has become a problem, though. Inside, perfect throw. He's going to be a yard short. And now their defensive tackle is injured. 4th and 1. They're telling us to actually kick it. Normally, they're very aggressive. I don't know if I agree with kicking the field goal here. And Tutu Atwell's got to have to be the guy. And he holds on. What a catch. Touchdown. That was a dot with a bit of pressure. Beautiful play. I mean, that was an impressive catch. The cornerback was literally all over him there. Tutu Atwell, beautiful catch. The man is clutch, dude. He's been clutch for years now, as McDuffie, a name we never hear, comes away with a nice special teams play. Obviously, Nizardine would probably be in place of him, but injured as well. 25 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, 36-49 for yards. Pretty tame stuff, not going to lie. You got to remember, they're one of the best teams in the league. For him to have those numbers, you got to be assuming the players around him are kind of carrying a little bit, as Stokes almost came away with a pick on the first play. Obviously, we're not going to say much because we got a bit of luck ourselves, all right? That's a decent throw, and it just worked out. Oh, wow, what a nice cut. And Woolen with a really good tackle as Travis Etienne had room to run if he gets away. Thankfully, he doesn't, and it's only just a little first down instead of a potential touchdown. As they're going to throw that deep. No, they're not. Huge hit! Fumble recovered by Brian Burns. That's why you never give up. Porter has him wrapped up, but look at Tyndall. The ball is just free for anyone and gets popped. Tyndall feeling pretty good as a superstar already, you got to imagine. Our ball at the 40. We're going to run it up the middle. Hawkins gains 5. Was going to go with the stretch look, but we're going to actually change this to a play action. And we're going to throw to nobody. Hawkins had a chance to maybe run with it. We should have just taken the underneath to Woodley. I seen those deep ins and the deep in and the deep out, and the coverage was just really good there, so I should have just taken Woodley, and instead we lose 4 on a sack fumble. And there's Woodley again. Speaking of, and do we live and die by the 4th and 1 again? Ooh, they're looking a bit stacked here. I don't know what to think. I mean, is that a linebacker on Ferg? And that could be a touchdown. It is Ferguson. They thought it was a run. We made the audible, hiked it. We floated it over there. They probably were close to the touchdown or the sack, but we got it out in time, and another 4th and 1 conversion. Look at that throw on the money. And I can't even say it was the worst play. They actually covered a lot, considering they covered 3 of the 5 routes. They just couldn't get to us in time. There was 3 players untouched. And speaking of untouched, we maybe should have went to the tight end, but it was kryptonite. You know, pick your poison. You leave the inside open, it's a gain of 15. You go to the outside, it's a gain of 13. It's like same difference, really. As Tyndall's not going to get there, but Porter will. Huge hit. Travis Etienne already fumbled once from a pop. Loses 2 there. Could have fumbled again. 2nd and 12 from the 37-yard line. Burns with a fumble recovery already. Going to try to get to the quarterback. Can't. On the run. And Booker looking lost. Allows Travis Etienne to catch it and gain a bunch of yards. 1st and 10. Lamar Jackson playing that the kind of game manager-esque role, throwing a lot of short passes. Getting away with it a little bit, though, as they are driving down pretty nicely here and could very well score. Going to run it again and only gain about 3. 3rd and 4 from the 28-yard line. Chance to force a field goal. Something the defense has done pretty well lately, and that's amazing catch. Giving me Tutu Atwell vibes. Another smaller type of receiver, I believe. He's playing their slot role. Maybe he isn't, but that's a tough beat. We were in great coverage, and that's just a good catch. And there goes Jabril Cox. A loss of 1. Travis Etienne not doing too well on the ground. Couple plays in the receiving game and for big plays, but as far as pure running goes, it's not having a good day. We're going to drop back. We're covering pretty well. Deep is open. Lamar Jackson, though, a lot of players around him, forced to throw it away. 3rd and 11. Tyndall going to try to come in with the blitz. Same with Booker. No, it's not even Booker. It's Stokes. And don't tell me that's a late hit on the quarterback. I can't tell if it is or not. Woolen really tried to fight to get out of the 20. And it is. Lamar with the stupid throw gets bailed. Stokes! Like, what are you doing, buddy? The ball is already gone. So dumb, dude. That's Woolen's either 9th or 10th pick of the season, and he just throws it away with a freaking penalty. And it continues their drive. Tyndall doesn't get him, but holds him up enough for Jordan Davis to get him. Gain of 2, 5 for 4. It's a good deal at the store, but it's not a good average for running, I tell you what. 2nd and 8. Are they even going to hike it? They probably will, right? Porter, uh-oh. Yep. It had to come down to Porter. If Porter doesn't win his block there and grab Etienne, that's a walk-in, and it's exactly what happened. The clock's not really our enemy or our friend. We're just going to return it to get us to the second quarter. As Nwangwu, I mean, that's a massive return. It's only to the 27, but, you know, considering where he got it, that's like a 34-yard return pretty much. It's kind of wild. Do we trust Ferg? His route running has been a little suspect. Doesn't matter because you have Woodley a little underthrown. Woodley slipping off the first tackle gets us to the 47, a gain of 20. Out routes not looking. This is an audible, dude. This is not good. I don't know if I like this though. Yeah, we should have threw it to Ferg. It's a tough one. It's a quick read play, and Honestly, our team is not really built for the RPO. It's just not. We're not a team that can get open quickly. And there goes Woodley, wide open again. He's so good. He's the sole 1,000-yard receiver on this team, and he has it by a lot. It's like 400 yards or something like that. Of course, it helps that he's the only guy that stays healthy as well, but still. Nice cutback by Hawkins, turning that into an 8-yard gain. Kind of looked at it outside, peeked a little bit, saw has no chance. Cut it back in, gains 9. What a play. 2nd and 1 now, just going to go with the basic, barely got it. Inside zone, just to get the first. Why not? Or not. How is that not a first down? I wish they would show the line in the replay, but how is that not a first? Knee's not down yet. Actually, it probably isn't. First down marker. It's pretty close, though. Right up the middle, Gibbs. Easy clap. Gets about 6. Was going to go inside zone, but the game is like, do you want to, though? Woodley again. Could score. Short to the 1. A little bit more finesse would have been nice there. If I wheeled, of course it's to the right. 1 to beat. Hawkins! What a play. I think that's going to count as a run too, sadly, but what a play. I mean, I guess we wanted Hawkins to get more touchdowns anyways. Doesn't really matter if it's receiving or rushing. That was an iffy one, but we were like, you know what? Hawkins, one-on-one, give him a ton of space. Super if, but it worked. What a play. Offense is looking literally perfect so far, even though we had that one close call. Porter to the outside, and there goes Tyndall. Porter trying to kind of steal a play out of Tyndall's playbook. Hit stick the man while the linebacker's holding him pretty much. But yeah, we definitely did get a little lucky. We had that pick that could have been a pick 6, and we just... Oh, look at Sharp. Was it even Sharp? It was Sharp. What? I mean, that was beautiful. I'll be honest with you. If I had the power on that one, I would have sold. I would have probably went too shallow. He read it all the way. Screen pass. Tyndall gets out there. Punt. It almost feels like Tampa's like baiting us out here. They're like, we're not going to show you too much. We're going to just see what you're about. That guy's interesting. We're going to see what you're about. You know, we're going to see what's up. And when we play in the playoffs, you're going to be seeing a completely different beast. But as of right now, they are not putting themselves in a good spot to win. They are not letting Lamar throw. That's a late read. That is... I saw him coming up. I just figured he has to wait. Like, unless he's going to perfectly time it, he's going to PI him. Pretty much. So I was just like, do I just wait? I don't know. It was bad. It was a bad play. We waited way too long. That's a tough one. And he drops it. That's a good throw, though. It's right on the money. Got the verticals. Look with Sky Moore running that broken freaking deep slant. That's a tough throw again. And another drop. 3 straight incompletions. I know the run game was working for us, and we probably should have went back to it. First bad drive, if you will. And it's because we got one-dimensional. Lamar on the run. That's a touchdown. Booker with great recovery speed, but that is a great play as Olave burns us deep. Looking at the play, it's not terrible coverage. Booker does kind of slow down thinking it's like a streak, but it's not terrible. It's just took a long time to develop, and Olave's a fast guy. Booker's fast too, but Booker usually doesn't see someone as fast as Olave very often. As Jabril's going to get a free hit, ETN is taking a pounding. Oh, come on, ETN can't be doing that to us. Gained about 10 on that play. I mean, we've locked down the ground game for the most part. We can't be letting plays like that up. We know we can stop the ground, so we you know, as that will be short. With the way we're stacking there, I get they have a bunch of tight ends in, but I don't know if I agree with that decision to actually run it still. 4th and 1, we showed them how important 4th down conversions can be. 2 of them ending up scoring, so they are kind of like looking to stop the run. Inside, Tutu Atwell, great throw and catch, safe. 2-minute warning, gain 6. Going to streak Tutu Atwell on this. I like that out, but they had that kind of covered. And that is a dot of a throw by Gamble. feeling himself a little bit out here. I know that one throw to Woodley earlier was really bad and it should have been picked, but outside of that, you kind of have to give him a little bit of credit. He's actually delivering some passes. And that could be a touchdown. Sky Moore, nobody in sight. Their defense is busted. I think that last second out route decision with Hawkins actually opened that up for the score. I think Surtain had to go deep for a deep blue, and he didn't because he was like, oh crap, no one's on Hawkins. But 5-yard play versus a touchdown, I'm taking, that touchdown defense away every day of the week. Although they do have a safety there, and he runs with Tutu Atwell, and I don't think it is Patrick there. I think it definitely is the safety. Roquan tries to get it, but there's no chance. Now, this is an offense I can get behind. This is so far our best offensive performance of the year, without a doubt. It's not even close. And it's all right. Olave had to come back to the ball hard there. Gained 6. Should have been like a first. Booker doing an okay job there. And sacked by Burns. That's a timeout. Crap, we actually kind of chose the wrong play, but it is what it is. Oh, that's a nice cutback. And not even close. I mean, you got to pile drive them, right? They have a lot of great individual players, and I know they do have some injuries. Jonathan Allen, him being in the game, would actually change it so much. What a cut, by the way. It would actually change it so much, but I can't believe we're killing him like this. Showing Gamble's numbers, I mean, this guy has been on a tear today. Yep, all of that. All right, Hawkins, maybe in the receiving game, but definitely not on the ground. You're going to be getting anything going on here. And that's pretty good. Ferg. Oh my god, we almost just got him killed. Going to go with the spike, 38-yard line, 3rd and 2. It's a little iffy because obviously now, they have a chance with the ball back, but as long as we don't get sacked, it would still be like, pinning them down to the 10, so not too worried about it. We got to take that. Oh, wow. Please, Ferg. Oh, Ferg. Who even is that corner? Is it Caleb? In fairness, it is Caleb Farley. From the snap, though, Ferg looked like he was burning. And then he just got burnt. Look at this. You see this off the snap, and you're like, oh, that's a touchdown. And then as soon as that, what the hell? He's literally locked up with him. And the worst part is he probably have Tutu Atwell for a huge play if we don't go to him. So they are going to get the ball first to start off the second half. But we are still up by 18. We're still looking really good. And outside of, once again, that bad throw to the left side, offense has played nearly perfectly. We threw that pick there, but that's just basically a Hail Mary, honestly, as Travis Etienne's going to start at the second half with a nice run of 10. I mean, you could definitely see at moments that their offense or their run game was getting going, but I still think if they're going to want to come back into this one, which they obviously are, nice little tackle. Great cutback by Travis Etienne there, but they're going to have to throw the ball. Running the ball is not going to get them back into the game. It might set up some stuff, but they got to pass the ball. And short seems to be the way they throw, although there, another drop by Woolen. Come on! Of course, got cucked over by Stokes on a pick earlier, but they're really picking on Woolen here, and my man's has had a chance. A lot. And there goes Lamar. I don't know if I agree with that. Booker drop pick as well. Don't know if I agree with that decision there, but I mean, hey, whatever wins us the game. They're going to be moving some players over. They got the slot receiver in the backfield, which is interesting. Moving Olave close to the line of scrimmage. And that is a tough one for us to cover. It's a bad play by us, but we're over pursuing because we're trying to cover 2 routes with 1 guy. Pretty solid audibles, though. They got their players moving around real nicely there, and it threw us off. Stearns near the line of scrimmage. Not out there, though. Stearns we miss with. Sharp. Bad angle. Woolen misses the tackle, and Etienne's down to the 1. What a play by Etienne. Bad job by us with Stearns, and then, Sharp with the worst angle I've ever probably seen in my life. Not going to run commit because I think we could stop him without it. Or not. We pushed through like we were run committing, though. Going to start off with a nice Hawkins run. We'll gain about 4. Pitch to the right. I thought they had a superstar D lineman. Or maybe it was... Oh, Chubb is apparently standing up here. Nice job by Hawkins, but there really wasn't much. Paul tried to get out there. He did an okay job, but wasn't a whole lot going for us there. 3rd and 4 now. With the way they're starting to turn this game around, we absolutely need to convert here. And inside, there goes Tutu Atwell. Under pressure, still delivers. Really good pressure from them, but not quick enough. First down. Deep play, action play. This is going to be a rough one, though. We should have taken that. I was too predetermined on Ferguson. I thought that Sky Moore was going to kind of clear out for Ferg, but it was actually Sky Moore that was open. Should have just threw it to him. Too predetermined there. Second 10 run. Hawkins gains about 3. Got everyone coming from that right side, but Hawkins could slip out with the block and release. And that's exactly what happens. He's got room to run. Breaks the tackle all the way to the 31-yard line. The block and release slip out. Even Roquan fell for that one. That was a good play call. That worked out. Gibbs up the middle after a 6-yard run will turn it into a first down and then some, gaining nearly 15. The power. I really wish we could have utilized Gibbs more. It's just hard to get him out on the field because a lot of the times we need the running back running routes. And we're going to cut it back. Hawkins, gain 7. 8 maybe. This was a drive that around midfield was looking like it could have been over. And instead, here we are at the 9. Oh, that's a pick. Thank God we threw it low because Roquan was not expecting that. Roquan was trying to jump it. And instead, he dropped it because it was so low. Whew. It's good coverage, though, by them. 3rd and 3, Hawkins, inside zone. Cutbacks looking great. First down to the 6. Gibbs, power run to the right with the in-motion fullback. Not looking terrible. And the freaking guard, Jonah Jackson, doesn't get Roquan, and we lose a 2. I don't know if I believe in Ferg too much, but chance to the corner. I do not. And freaking Roquan, dude. He's so good. Roquan damn Smith, dude. Corner fade for Ferg. Let's get Hawkins running to the right. Streak for Sky Moore. We'll leave the slant. And down to the 1. We should have went for the rack catch. I was scared. I mean, you got to go for this, right? Like, you have literally no choice. Pitch play to the left. They've got too many players on the other side, but it comes down to Woodley. Screw it, we're running it. And the guy doesn't get out there, but Hawkins outruns him. Touchdown on 4th and basically 1 again. The 4th down and 1s have been huge. That was their chance to potentially get back into it, and with that, I don't know how they're going to win. I just don't see it. Tyndall, no hit stick. Damn. That'd have been like the 4th hit stick behind the line of scrimmage ETN's taken all game. Like, the man has taken some pops, but he actually delivered one there, which is pretty stupid since Tyndall has secure tackler, but okay. Ooh. Ah, that's a really good throw. Barely got it in between Sharp and Tyndall there. But yeah, I mean, you take away all of our 4th and 1 conversions, and they're leading in the game. That's crazy. 4th and 1, man. You gotta live riskily. I said it. And a little underneath to the tight end. They're moving. I don't know if they're going to win, but they're moving. Might come with the blitz as we have Tyndall rushing in there. Porter, not a bad tackle, but we're kind of just letting them walk all over us here. Going to press. I think it's important. I think the press is more important than anything for us. Run. And Tyndall's going to have a freebie. There you go with the help of Henry. Another loss. Sean Wade. Let's see if Henry can make a play. Oh, what a move. And, oh, you can't be missing that. How is he to the 13? Tyler Conklin? Oh, my, dude. That is atrocious. Henry with the insta-shed off the line. Ooh, Jordan Davis, good job. And the rest are bringing him down. He's still on a body. Good awareness by the defenders because he was never down. He was trying to get up, but they just kept pushing him, but he never actually fell down. Oh, Tyndall could have picked it. We went for the other side of the curl, and That was good help across the board. We just couldn't get the hand on the actual pick. Look at Henry making a spin move. Outside, sharp. Angle's terrible again. 4th and 1. Field goal does, yeah, I was about to say, field goal does actually give him a chance, but the difference between the two teams so far is we're going for it on 4th and 1. They're kicking field goals on 4th and 1. You know, add another 9 to their score right now if they would have went for touchdowns on their 2 4th and 1s, and they got them. And, you know, you're seeing a lot closer of a game because of it. Believe it or not. Who would have thought higher scoring equals closer game? We've sold a little bit in managing the game, but overall we're still on top with ball. As Hawkins getting in about 3. Hawkins has been the yards guy today, or the touchdowns guy rather than the yards. We could have actually went with the RPO. Hawkins gains about 2. They got a lot of moving pieces. Hawkins has been very clutch in these situations. Instead, it's going to be Sky Moore, who goes the wrong way, tries to fight his way back in, and doesn't get it. 4th and 3 is very different from 4th and 1, and we're at our own 33, so this is a punt. And it's going to be a pretty decent one as well. To the 12? 13. 6:33 in the 4th. Defense has just got to hold on. Oh, they're moving players around again. Last time this happened, they made us look bad. Spin move doesn't work. Outside, Woolen, nice tackle. Keeps him in bounds as well. Not that it matters because it's not the 5-minute mark yet. Oh, Porter on the other side. And a very good tackle by Sharp, who's going to make him lose some yards here. 3rd and 4 now. Obvious 4-down territory is, even if you stop us to a 3 and out, you need 2 touchdowns. It's going to waste 2 minutes minimum. You just don't have the time. Unless you, like, take some massive sack loss, like... we couldn't get over there. Olave so fast. 10-yard gain. Conversion. Be a little surprised to see them run here, but whatever gets down the field, I guess. And Porter gets punched in the mouth. They only gained 4. It's kind of why we said it'd be surprising. Because it's dumb. Now they go 5 wide, which is a complete, absolute change. We're baiting hard there, and he throws it away smartly. Oh, I was about to say, it looked odd. And Lamar's going to take the hit, only gaining a yard. 4th and 5 now. I'm trying to bait him out, but this is going to be a full-on blitz. Tyndall gets a free rush, hits him, and Tyler Conklin makes the play and is still running. It almost worked. How is Tyler Conklin so clutch? It almost worked. Came with the all-out, and we literally hit him as he threw it. That's just a clutch throw and catch. Underneath. I mean, they're moving, but it is taking a long time to do so. Defense is playing it so far about as well as you can. Not giving up the big play. Still, you know, slowing him down. Oh my God, how does he hold on to that? That was a pop. Almost a 2-minute warning. This clock is moving. Pitch to the left. It is not. Burns makes a play and forces the ball to kind of just fall down at the feet. Still trying to protect that end zone. Burns. Tyndall, huge hit. Gains 9. 2-minute warning if they can't hurry up, which they will not. Do they think that they're like down by 1 touchdown or something? Is that what it is? Trying to waste the clock, last drive or something to go to overtime? Like, not sure I agree with the way they're playing this here. It's so slow. And, well, there's the touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. Scott off the edge. Imagine. No block. Possible onside kick? I don't know. I mean, you feel like you have to make the stop regardless, so I don't turn. Okay, turnover downs. They're not going to kick the onside, apparently. I don't know if I agree with that. But their defense has played well as of late. Not really forced to return it, but we are going to. We're just going to protect the ball. And we do. We get to 26, waste a little bit of clock. Yeah, really good start for gambling. And we have played it very conservatively, and it's shown with their ability to come back here. But once again, the clock is pretty much removed. Or the clock, you know, it's pretty much gone. And so are the blocks as we gain nothing on the first play. Might have to get aggressive. They're pressing up. They got everyone on the wrong side, though. I'm going to go with I'm going to actually keep the slant. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that call was from them, as Hawkins is going to make it very hard on them. But Tutu Atwell helps them out. Not only do they get extra time because of that timeout, but Tutu Atwell is also hurt, which is a huge factor. Damn it. We're going to run it. Hawkins again, utilizing that speed. Go down. Of course he goes out of bounds. Of course. Sure, we're getting closer for a field goal, but... Oh, no! Torn labrum. That could be the season. That could legitimately be the rest of the year. Like, into the playoffs, even. Got to give some credit to the line, though, as this line is just going to run this team out of the freaking club. I was going to say stadium, but Hawkins' number's looking a lot better now after this drive, I'll tell you what. And the cut move, great blocks, gains 9. Beautiful. We haven't had that kind of blocking. I mean, even on the first play, I was going to, completely go away from the run and try to throw our way out of the problem, but glad we stuck with it because, as you can see here, we are moving. I mean, we're moving, people. The game's over. Oh, my. Hawkins over 100. The numbers look great because of that drive. But, hey, at least they got the momentum when they have physically lost the game. That's pretty cool. The game's literally over and they still have the momentum bar. Oh, my God. It's so bad. But that is going to be the win. We are officially the #1 seed again. Can we actually win a playoff game, though? Who knows, honestly. And once again, depending on the Panthers' record, we may not play the final game because, of course, with the injuries we've seen, we'd be playing all backups anyways. And if it's all backups, we're not going to see those guys really play in the future anyways. So it's not like we're seeing the next generation of players. This is literally the final season. Whether we go all the way and win the Super Bowl and have the perfect ending, or if we literally lose the first game yet again in the playoffs. Of course, that interception sucked from Gamble, but it wasn't a bad read interception. We're just going to say, hey, that was the pick that he probably should have had earlier in the game. Hawkins, 22 for 108 with 2 touchdowns. ETN was pretty damn good, too, with a fumble, though. Gibbs, not bad. Woodley was great as usual. Sky Moore had that really big play for a touchdown. Atwell got injured, which sucked, but he got a touchdown, which was clutch on 4th down. And then Terrell Ferguson, 48 yards with a touchdown. Hawkins, 21 yards. I will say this game for touchdowns helps Hawkins potentially win best running back, but he doesn't have a lot of touchdowns, and Zeke is way up there for touchdowns, sadly. So I don't know who's going to win best running back, but Burns gets a sack, Farley with a pick, and that's pretty much it. It was kind of a tame game. We just were more aggressive on 4th down, and it led to the win. Sky Moore with an upgrade. Obviously, we need a lot from him because, he's the best #2 we got now because Tutu Atwell's hurt, who did move back to the slot spot, but still, he was still huge for us. Short route +2, excel, catching traffic, catching in general and deep route. Not bad. Would love to see the release go up because that's our huge problem on this team, but still, it's a decent upgrade. And then here it is. Please be under 4. 4 on the nose. So that's 3 games. Then you have the next one that's 2. Then you have the bye week. That's 1. So if we win the divisional, I think he's back for the championship game, which is a long time from now. But that's what we were talking about with injuries. It's going to be Diami Brown playing the slot, I'd say, which isn't the worst, but do we trust him? I don't know. He's been pretty bad, to be honest, for us. So I don't know. I don't know if there's any free agent veterans around. Maybe we'll try to find one, but probably not going to play Week 18. We'll see. Like I said, it would be all backups anyways, so probably irrelevant. Plus, once again, I think the Panthers are a bad team, so they have nothing to play for, really. They're literally the worst team. 32nd place. Jesus, yeah, I think we're just going to skip right to probably the stats and awards and playoffs, I would imagine at least. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. Maybe the playoffs or the stats and awards will be its own video, and it'll be a shorter video, so you don't have to watch through the whole thing. Like I could do Week 18 and stats and awards, but then it'd be a long video of backups doing nothing. So that's pretty much going to be it. If you guys enjoyed, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel PKR Plays for non-Madden videos, which I'd really appreciate you have checked it out, because I think some of those videos and some of those playthroughs have been some of the best like content I've created. Not that it's like, you know, the greatest editing or anything. It's just a lot of fun content. So maybe check it out. It would mean a ton. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys come back for next video, which should be 2, maybe 3 videos tomorrow. But until next video, which actually, speaking of second channel, probably would have uploaded something later today. So maybe if it's already out, or it'll be out in a couple hours, maybe 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. PK Plays. Should be in the description, whatever. Community tab, channels, whatever. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys come back for next video. But until next video,